GreenLoungeLa, Mad Boots Entertainment, and Angel Clubhouse Empire presents The Struggle. And I'm Hove, and this is
Leaza da Leo, better
And-
known as the Ghetto Life Coach.
and she's going to be in the house with us, chopping game, giving us her experience. So, Lisa, thank you so much for coming. I reached out to your people. They got me. You here. Thank you for showing up.
Thank you.
And we definitely going to begin. What is this Ghetto Life Coach?
I started about 3 years back.
Okay.
I was with a clique.
Okay. A click?
I'm not gonna say no names.
No gangbanging, right?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. No. I wasn't shooting them up, bang bang.
Okay.
But we started off with a major movement,
Okay.
and due to differences in opinions, we
Right.
fell off. So I knew that I loved the setting of being live and talking, real talk throughout the course of my life, all my life.
Okay.
So I decided to make my own podcast and call it the Ghetto Life Coach. And we spit jokes and gems every Wake Up Wednesday, and it's something basically that you can laugh and reflect on.
When we first met, and is it okay if I tell the camera how we
That's
first
fine.
met?
That's
Okay. So for those who don't know, I've known Miss Leaza da Leo for a little while, right? Behind the camera. And when we first met, we was at a business meeting with like literally a table full of people. And business meetings behind the scenes are different. And I think that's when we was discussing, what event was that? We was discussing an event. I forget the name.
Two different ones.
It was two different
So that's
events.
why you don't remember.
Yeah.
You're not gonna remember.
So yeah, no disrespect to nobody.
Nobody,
Yeah, I'm 30 plus.
allegedly.
Yeah, yesterday was my birthday, so I got the right to say I'm old now.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, appreciate it. And when we first talked at that meeting, the first way I got on was doing Bigo. Shout out to Bigo. Check me out on Bigo. I'm still on Bigo, where I do affirmations with people, and I tell them that if you want to chase a bag, you got to first clean out your closet within yourself in order for abundance to be attracted to you, right? And I talk about that, and you was telling me how you do it, except I call myself the hood therapist, and you call yourself
The Ghetto Life Coach.
yeah, I call myself the ghetto mentor. So I love to hear. So talk to me about, what do you think? Okay, so we know where society is. What do you think about society and its mental state right now?
That's why I kind of created it, because I have a brother that is suffering from mental health.
Okay.
I also just worked with homeless at a government. I ain't gonna say their names. I'm not giving you no shouts out. I don't work there anymore. But I definitely, have been seeing it, and not enough people talk about it. As far as like the black families kind of shun away from talking about mental illness, they kind of say you'll get over it.
Right.
So when I get on my show, basically I touch on everything that might be affecting us as a society. We don't love enough. That's the first thing. It's a rat race right now. Nobody is just taking time out, taking 4 or 5 minutes out your day to tell somebody that they're great.
Right.
And so I make sure I do that and every day.
Right. Because I know on my show, when I was doing Bigo, I was talking about that too.
Yeah.
Because you see a lot of people don't do self-care. And it's because of there's this looming cloud, I'll say, of anxiety. Everybody's trying to hurry up. So they're always worried about what they're late for or what they didn't do right. And it keeps them in the spirit of angst. Is that something that you deal with as well, or people that you deal with? Is that why you start talking about it?
I have 5 kids. So let's get that squared away. Let's just let you guys know the level of anxiety that I might, go through on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
However, I just let people know anxiety is going to come, but it's how you deal with it.
And how do you suggest people deal with it?
Light you a candle.
A candle. I light a candle too. It comes marijuana flavored.
You can light that type of candle. However, light you a candle.
Okay.
And you'll put yourself in a meditation state to where you don't have anything that's stressful or, irate on your mind to make it race and wonder. Light it, and you'll feel like some weight lift off your shoulders and give
Okay.
yourself that relaxing time just to yourself.
Okay.
Sometimes, you just need to be alone. And it doesn't mean that you're being shallow or standoffish or any of that. It's just that sometimes you just need time to reevaluate what, is a happy feeling.
So let me ask you this: as a mother of 5, I would say you have a lot to do, right? Because I'm a father of 4. So especially if they how old are yours, by the way?
21,
Okay.
13,
Headache,
12, 11,
headache.
and 7.
Oh, the cutie. All right, so you got one cutie and a whole bunch of headaches.
No, she's the worst.
So how do you make time for just you and the husband, and just like how do you deal with that, being a businesswoman, a mother, a wife? Like, what are things that you can like give advice for others and wives that are trying to do what you're doing?
Each one takes a different, energy. So you give your kids that well-deserved energy. You give your husband his undivided attention, and you also just make time for yourself to pursue whatever passion or your career goals. Right now, I'm a general manager for a Black-owned rent-a-car agency, and it's a headache. However, once I clock out, I've clocked out from that situation, and now it's time to be something different.
Okay, so but like when you do your shows, and let's go ahead and mention your show, by the way,
Okay.
that you've been on.
Who's Funny? Check us out on Roku, World Movement Enterprise. We're also on PlayStation, YouTube. You just check us out. It's a whole movement. You guys too can be down with Who's Funny, backed by Lamont Patterson at Angels Clubhouse, for the love of music.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about that. I also am Leaza da Leo, a damn fool on stage. You can check me out. Just follow my feed.
So like, yeah, follow her feed. So like, how do you take those hats off for real, Lisa? Like, I know you want to be cute and professional for the camera, but is there days where you just like, fuck this shit? And how do you deal with that when you reach the fuck this shit stage? What do you do then?
I this month I actually said fuck this shit, so I have not been doing any comedy shows for the month of from November 19th to December 19th is my next up and coming show.
Okay.
There are times that I say fuck this shit, but like then I think to myself, my kids don't deserve that. They weren't asked to be born. I don't deserve that as a person, and the people that actually do care about me and really mess with me and vibe with me like that, they don't deserve that either.
Right.
So there are times where I break down. I'm human. There are times that I might not be so nice. However, I always have to come back and reevaluate what I need to be in life, and where I need to be is on that damn stage. Follow my lead and my feed.
So, would you say at this point you're addicted to the stage?
I'm addicted to the stage.
Because I think that was totally an addiction moment.
Yes, yes, I am. I take. I've been singing in the church since I was like 7.
Okay.
Right. So I've always been in a large crowd setting, and I'm comfortable in my own skin as that. So the things that actually affect me through the day life, whether it be good, bad, ugly, sad, I take that to the stage. I use it.
So your comedy is reality based.
Reality.
So what message? Like, because a lot of people got like different comedians, kind of got like their own little platform. They're becoming like common day spokespeople. Like Dave Chappelle, for example.
Yeah.
He always got some problem with like the trans community. They trying to attack him or whatever, and he has his message that he puts out. What would you say would be your message?
My message that I put out is, please don't never do the same set. I can't stand it. Always be different. Always have something different to give your audience. And my message is, life is real, and life is gonna life. And if it depends on how you rock with it. Life, life can give you lemons, and when it does, make margaritas.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So she said, if life is effed up, take a drink. That's some people's philosophy.
Let's good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess your entourage is making
I'm so sorry.
It's funny how things happen.
I got it going. Life gives you lemons.
Yes.
Make margaritas. Salud. Thank you so
I
much.
guess the universe had made her some margaritas early.
You heard that?
So let's talk about your experience doing shows because both of us do shows left and right. What's that like? Because like at one point, right, you're the attraction.
Yeah.
And then at the other point, you're a promoter. At the next point, you're cooking. At the next point, you're doing this.
Yep.
What about that is an allure to you? And are you comfortable with that? Like, let's talk about it.
Yeah, because I'm every woman. I cook at home, so why couldn't I cook for a large crowd?
Right.
I used to be a bartender for many, many moons. So why not go bartend? Right now in society, you have to have a real job, a career, a hustle, a grind, a dream, and a passion to actually make it. And so I grasped everything and I put it all together. A lot of people are like, damn, how do you do it? And your kid's still alive.
Yeah.
Because I've thought about, throwing somebody from the third floor, but I said I don't really want to be on the Channel 7 News because I like Channel 5 better.
What would you say as a... Ladies and gentlemen, she's trying to get arrested this week.
Allegedly.
What would you say, like, honestly, though, like, as you do all those things, I know a lot of people who have dreams, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to be rude,
Okay.
but I'm tired of hearing motherfuckers' dreams,
Yeah.
right? What would you say for somebody who has a dream?
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between them and you?
I'm actually pursuing it.
And what is your why?
The reason why I'm pursuing it because if I feel like if every dream might scare you, that's why might be why they are not pursuing it. I feel like if your dreams aren't scary, then you might be dreaming too damn small.
Mm-hmm.
So it's time to go out and step out. Sometimes when I get on stage, nobody knows my heart is beating profusely.
A million miles
You know what I'm
per
saying?
second, yeah.
So it's not like I'm just getting up there, I'm about to kill it.
You know what's
When I get that
crazy?
first laugh, it's a wrap.
That always happens to me.
It's a wrap. Yeah.
No matter how many times I've been on stage,
I'm serious.
I'm still waiting for the day where I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And I've yet to feel comfortable.
Yes. Yes.
Does that happens for you too?
That happens for me.
Do you have a routine? Because I do.
I don't. I don't. I didn't make one up yet. However, before I get on there, I just say, Lord bless my mind. And I get up there. And every time as soon as I spew the first words out of my mouth, I'm getting some laughs. There have been, I've been doing comedy now for 7 years.
Okay.
So there have been, about 3 times only that I've bombed. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty good.
And so the last time I did, I said 3 times it for me. Every time I get up here, I'm going to give the people what they want. They came to see a comedy show. I'm not about to start, not giving them what they want. They might have paid to get in,
Right.
So, yeah, so I just, I go through so dang on much. The marriage has been 15 years strong.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You made it past the 10-year
Yes,
mark.
thank you. So
There's like
now,
a statistic for the 10-year
well, now
mark.
I've grown accustomed to his face. So
Oh, wow.
now I don't, I was looking for a husband, Amber Alert, but then like he'll do something and I'm like, you know what? I might keep you. You know what I'm saying?
Well.
So, I'm excited about adventure. We still go out to the club together.
Okay.
We still play our dominoes.
Okay.
So we still.
Who wins?
Me mainly because he's Jamaican. So
And
back then, back in his day,
okay.
he's 20 years my senior.
Okay.
They only matched the dominoes. They didn't call any money.
Oh.
Thank you. So I told him, put the Dora the Explorer dominoes down.
Do they slam?
They do.
They slam the dominoes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I had to question if you didn't count your money.
They do.
If you ain't count, that's the best part of dominoes. Boom.
Thank you.
And I ain't gonna use the type of the language.
Yeah. And talking
Yeah,
spit.
because if you catch me at a domino table, if you just heard me at a domino table and did not see my face, when you came to the domino table and heard who said that shit, you would be confused.
Yes.
You'll literally be confused. Like,
so I do. Like I said, you still do have to keep it going, but You also have to be like, a disciplinarian. A lot of people don't think you're supposed to be friends with your kids. What you feel about that, Who? I thought you were interviewing me. Now I'm asking you a question, please, sir.
I'm not my kid's friend.
Okay.
I'm a superhero. We can never be friends. First of all, like, people have a misconception. First of all, I can never be my kid's friend because we're not equals.
We're not equals. However, I want them to be able to come tell me anything and everything that is troubling them. I want to open up that outlet. But when you come to me, you got to remember I'm still your mom. So there is no friend, in realness. I'm not about to pour you a drink. You know what I'm saying? However, when you come to me, I want you to be able to feel comfortable with telling me anything. And I also want to give you that stern mother advice.
Right.
So I don't just, I'm not just going to tell you.
Let's ask this. How old was you when you had your first drink with your mother?
21.
Guess how old I was?
How old?
I think I was 37. Wow. 36. Okay. My mom don't play that shit.
Okay. Well, my mother.
My mom do not play that shit.
My mother smoked the happy trees.
Bless this. Yeah.
Right?
Bless.
Didn't pass a damn thing until 32.
My mother still has yet to this day done that.
Yeah. My mom was no tolerance on that as well. However, what I did notice was she didn't teach me about the birds and the bees. She didn't teach me about, what to do as far as like the signs of a gentleman and things of that nature.
Right.
So, you wanted to build this strong, stern mother, what was thou? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But she could have just let the guard down and I probably wouldn't have to have sneak out at night.
Right. Well, they say the children that get sheltered ends up being the wild ones, because once the restraint is removed, then you got a demon.
Look,
straight up.
I ain't no damn demon. But my uncle had me in church 7 days a week, he took me away from my mother due to abuse, and I'm okay with telling you that.
Okay.
So he took me away from my mother due to abuse, and he basically raised me until, about 17.
Okay.
Right? So we were at bake sales, we were at Sunday school, we was at the deacons meeting, we were, at choir practice.
Everywhere Jesus was.
I love you, Lord. I had to go. You hear me?
It's starting to sound toxic.
Yeah, and the thing of it is what I did once I did start reading and actually looking at things biblically, I had noticed that it's churches within. Mm-hmm. Your beliefs are within.
Right.
And so I just kind of branched away from that, and guess what? He did too. I said, you know what? So
this whole time.
You gonna have. I know you didn't just drink a drink. You know what I'm saying? Not. So you can slip and away from what you know to be so-called the right thing.
Right.
But you can also make it better within yourself. And I'm just all for self-healing. I'm telling you. Light you a candle, please. Watch the Ghetto Life Coach.
I actually like sage.
We do sage. I do sage. I do incense. I do candles.
And specifically, right when I light my blunt. Quick science fact that you probably didn't know.
No, I did not.
Sage is sativa. It is the literal cousin of marijuana.
Is that why my kids go to sleep and stuff when I go through the house all with it and all that?
Yeah, I go through every corner of my house.
I go through all the house.
Yeah. And then I do the little thing.
You christen your,
Yeah, and I bless it around my body because, energy is important.
Yes.
For real. I think my realization that shit was real is when I got out of jail.
Okay.
I got out of jail, I think it's now like 6 years ago.
Okay.
Something like that. I had nothing. And I'm here today. And within the first year, I had a business, cars. My rent was $6,000. People was like, "How you doing it?" Month at a time. But it's I think that's when it became real. When people was asking me, the know-it-alls, I should do this, I should do that. Know-it-alls asking me how did I do it, and then when you're there, you don't want to be prideful, right? And it's a humbling ass moment. So instead of being a moment where you be like, motherfucker, I told you, you just be like, yo, like honestly, I read a book. Honestly, I woosah now. Honestly,
definitely.
I stay away from suckers like you.
Please lose my number. Quick.
Yeah. Like, who gave you this number?
Yes. You still remember it?
Yeah, for real. And then I think that's when I realized that energy is real. What energy did you like to deal in the most? Like, what kind of people do you like to vibe with?
I actually can only deal with down to earth individuals. Anybody, I've noticed that people that have more than me hate on me the most, believe it or not. Swear. The people that have more than me are my biggest haters. Okay? So I just make sure that I need people that are like this. I want them to be up here. I want to ride with you because I'm trying to elevate and be where you are.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But you can see me right here, you right here, and you're upset, and I can't vibe with it. So I would much rather deal with somebody that's here to teach them and guide them to where they need to be.
You know what though? What I've learned is sometimes that's like people that be hating on people and they already up, they on their way down. That's why they done lost life. Because I've learned too, like. Sometimes I be on my energy shit. You feel me? I'm drinking my alkaline water. I'm eating my fruits in the morning. I fast, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm all in tune with myself, kumbaya and all. And then I might eat a burger. And people don't know how important what you eat really throws your energy off. Next thing you know, my body don't feel right. You feel me? I ain't right. And like now I try to make sure I pay attention to that. But I think that's what happens to people. They fall out of their rhythm. And then they start attacking themselves, like a self-check. Because I think, like, your level of success is really built on how much you think you're worth. And I don't mean, like, dollar amount. Like,
definitely.
Like,
on self-worth.
The self-worth. Yeah.
Self-worth.
Like, if you didn't have $1 to your mother effing name.
Who would you be? Would you
still have lobster taste? Or is that only because you have $100 in your pocket, you got lobster taste now? Right? Like, who are you? Right? And I think that has a lot. To find out the answer to that, you got to ask yourself some questions, right?
Yeah.
Like, do I think I'm a bad bitch or I'm a fly nigga? Whatever, whatever your spectrum is on that.
I stopped. I used to be very, very, very. I'm so open to tell you, conceited.
Conceited. Why so?
Oh my gosh, baby was snatched. Didn't have no kid. I didn't have her till I was 23.
Okay.
So from 22 down.
It was a brick house, like a Chicago building?
Couldn't tell me shit. Do you hear me?
Okay.
Plus, I was a stripper.
So couldn't tell your hard ass nothing.
Shit. Are you paying for the lap dance or am I walking away? You understand?
You was a mean stripper?
Oh, I was a mean stripper. And then
I would not have paid you.
But listen, they loved it. Get your fine, mean ass over here. You will be surprised. Okay? So, it got to the point where I had started having my own after hours.
Okay.
So once we got to the point where I started noticing that I was not happy with doing it anymore, to get the hell up out of that. You know, so I went to the Sequoia Mountains for about 2 weeks, and I took off all my jewelry. I just got really close to nature and just really, start being like, wow, you can be beautiful without all this hoopla and all this,
right.
It's glam. I wouldn't have on these fucking eyelashes today if I wasn't doing a photo shoot. But,
right.
It's just not, I think a person that's beautiful on the inside is way more beautiful than a person on the outside. I
No, for real. I
learned that. And then your outside, if you already a fine ass individual,
you trouble.
Beautiful on inside,
you trouble.
Because a lot of people, when they talk to me, they like Angel was telling me, like, some people think that I'm mean. And I was like, okay, is it my face? She said, no, you're walking around smiling and everything. They just think that you're unapproachable. But then when they talk to me, they're like, she's so fucking cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of, just looking at me and immediately assuming that I think I'm all this, and all that. I don't. I just know my worth.
Right.
Um, I'm my biggest critic, believe it or not.
I think everybody is their biggest critic, right? Because that's where depression come from. You being too hard on your damn self. Because I went through that for a little bit. Because I'm a perfectionist. Not no more though. Not no more though. I'm overcame perfectionism. It's a waste of time.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah.
And you move on.
It's a waste of time.
You learn from it and you move on from it. There's a trial and a tribulation behind it. You move on from it.
Yeah. I think more like I think I just enjoy experiences now.
Okay.
Real shit. Yeah, real shit. Because like when you are at this level, if you fall, you was there.
Yeah.
If you go higher, you're like, what the heck is still going on?
Yeah.
So now it's like, man, I'm just appreciative. So it's hard to be appreciative and critical. And I think that's what helps me with my spirit now. It's like, I'm just appreciative.
Yeah, because I had OCD for a very long time where I would get in here and start organizing and cleaning everything like that, right?
Okay.
I'm able to see my kids' room and be like, you know what? We'll get to that tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? You know what? I ain't worried about it. I'll get to it tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? However, now it still clicks, and it's only when I'm upset. If I get upset with my husband, I go in and organize, just organize shit that's already organized. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I noticed that it could still be there. I've just suppressed it. You know
what? I think parenting does that shit to you. I think parenting does that to you because I got my kids is out there, hey babies, and I think around after two.
Ever too.
Thank you, appreciate it. After 2, you gotta let that OCD go because you just gonna have like. I used to have fits with my kids.
I'm gonna just do a breakdown. As soon as I see some crumbs, why did you just feel like you walked away from it? So
yeah.
It gets to the point
and then you start sounding like your parents.
And then, my husband, he's a stickler. Why is this down here? What are you doing? I said, look, they're kids. Let's let them be that. I got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To avoid his high blood pressure or anything, he ain't got high blood pressure, thank God. He is 64. He has no underlying ailments at the moment. Ginger is working.
Yeah, ginger root. Yeah.
But
and what's that? Goat brain soup.
I actually. Oh, really?
I learned that from Jamaicans.
What? I'm getting him some of that now.
Yeah, it's no. Tell him you want to give him some goat brain soup. He gonna be like, "Girl, I'll just get a Viagra," because that's what that pretty much is.
Well, I'm finna boil up 10 pots of that when we get.
Oh, when you tell him that, he gonna say who taught you, because it was Jamaicans that taught me. What? See, I was raised by Jamaicans.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm Creole, so I was raised by Haitians, Jamaicans.
Oh, I'm super excited because I got him the sea moss.
The sea moss, yeah.
Yeah. So I just ordered him some of that. So, he been taking his he said this shit is horrible.
Nasty. Yeah, it looked nasty. And you know what it looked like to me? Okay, so when people blend it up and they advertise it, and I know it's healthy, and shout out to Dr. CB, Nipsey Hussle, and all the people that brought that to the world and all that good stuff, but it looked like you ever cook something that's really greasy and then you let it sit on top of your cast iron skillet? It looked like that fat that'd be on that layer.
And or how it coagulates. The grease coagulates on top.
That's what I'm talking about, that grease layer.
No.
And it's just like, I want to be healthy.
Yeah, but I don't think I can do it.
Not to the point
I'm not going to be able to do it.
You ever take cod liver oil or castor oil before?
I would refuse to.
Okay, so remember how it looks like water, but when you swallow it, it tastes like 10 tons of oil? That's what that reminded me of.
I was going to, because I was so in a hurry to have my baby and get the pregnancy over, and that said you straight into labor.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I know that.
So I was, going to go ahead and, do it, and as soon as I brought it, that's all right. I'm just going to have to
do it all natural.
I'm just going to have to wait.
Get the epidural ready.
God know when the baby want to come, So that was it.
So we'd like to thank you for having you.
Thank you so much.
It was a blast. Is there any shows that you're going to be doing that you want to talk about? Because I know you do your live. I know you do your radio stuff, your comedy. So is there any shameless plugs you want to do before we go?
I do. I will be at Epic Live on the 19th with my girl Peaches.
Okay.
Miss Peaches, to be exact. She's hosting a show.
Shout out to Peaches.
Shout out Miss Peaches. And I will be doing some cooking, Southern style cooking for my boy. Who did you
Southern style cooking. What we doing? Peach cobbler?
Oh no, baby.
Jambalaya?
Nah. Did you know Hov?
Yeah, I think I might know him.
Okay, well, yeah, that young gentleman, he's definitely out in the city of. Did you know what city it was?
Well, you know what I heard? He all over L.A.
He is all over
That's what I
LA.
heard.
I'm super excited to even know him.
You might
know
catch
what
him
I'm
in Marina Del Rey. You might catch him in the hood in L.A.
I love
that guy
it.
be in L.A.
I love it.
That's what I heard.
Hov is a very active individual, and I can't wait. We got to do a podcast or something together because that's gonna hit different.
Right.
That's gonna hit different. They're not even gonna be ready for that. And your cameraman ain't really ready for us to continue to talk. So I'm not worried about it. So please give these people the dirty details where I will be cooking. Hov, please.
Well, I heard we're gonna be in Venice. At Fuck What You Heard. I just love saying the venue's name. Fuck What You Heard.
That is amazing.
When I went to put the deposit down for that, the dude told me the name, and I didn't even look at the place at first. I said, I love the name, let's do it. And I gave him the money. He's like, you don't want to see it? I said, nah, just off the energy alone, bro.
I love it. I love it. So I'm super excited to see some of the great talent that you've booked as well.
Oh man, we got some nice.
Yes, I saw it, and I was just excited. I'm gonna look the part, and the food gonna be seasoning because my mama is black or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So your white dad ain't gonna be there. Your black mom gonna be there.
My white mom won't be there, but my
black mom will be there.
Yes.
All right, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Come get something to eat. Don't forget to check out our show, Who's Funny. I'm your boy Hov, and
Who's Funny, Leaza da Leo, your hostess with the most ass.
Well, she said it, I didn't. Thank you so much for coming. We'll see you soon.
Bye.